Thou shalt not receive a voice of leasing. Thou shalt not raise thine hand, that is, make covenant, either promise, that thou say false witnessing for a wicked man. Thou shalt not follow a company to do evil, neither thou shalt assent to the sentence of full many men in doom, that thou go away from truth. Also thou shalt not have mercy of a poor man in a cause or doom. If thou meetest thine enemy's ox, either his ass straying, lead it again to him. If thou seest that the ass of him that hateth thee lieth under a burden, thou shalt not pass by, but thou shalt raise it up with him. Thou shalt not bow from the truth in the doom of a poor man. Thou shalt flee leasing. Thou shalt not slay an innocent man and just, for I am adversary to a wicked man. Thou shalt not take thou not gifts that blind, yea, prudent men, and destroy the words of just men. Thou shalt not be diseaseful of a pilgrim, for ye know the souls of comelings, for also ye were pilgrims in the land of Egypt. 6 years thou shalt sow thy land, and thou shalt gather fruits thereof. Forsooth in the 7th year thou shalt leave it, and make it to rest, that the poor men of thy people eat. And whatever is left ungathered, the beasts of the field eat it. So thou shalt do in thy vinery, and in the place of thine olive trees. 6 days thou shalt work, and in the 7th day thou shalt cease, that thine ox and thine ass rest, and the son of thine handmaid and the comeling be refreshed. Keep ye all things which I said to you, and ye shall not swear by the name of alien gods, neither it shall be heard of your mouth. And 3 times by all years ye shall hallow feast to me. Thou shalt keep the solemnity of thirf loaves. 7 days thou shalt eat thirf bread, as I commanded to thee, in the time of month of new things, when thou wentest out of Egypt. Thou shalt not appear void in my sight, and thou shalt keep the solemnity of the month of the first things of thy works. Whatever things thou hast sown in the field, also thou shalt keep the solemnity in the going out of the year, when thou hast gathered all thy fruits of the field. Thrice in the year all thy male kind shall appear before the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not offer the blood of thy slain sacrifice on sourdough, neither the fatness of my solemnity shall dwell till to the morrow tide. Thou shalt bear the first things of the fruits of thy land into the house of the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not see the kid in the milk of his mother. Lo, I send mine angel that shall go before thee, and shall keep thee in the way, and shall lead thee to the place which I have made ready to thee. Take thou heed to him, and hear thou his voice, neither guess thou him to be despised or despisable, for he shall not forgive when thou sinnest, and my name is in him. For if thou hearest his voice, and doest all things which I speak, I shall be enemy to thine enemies, and I shall torment them that torment thee. And mine angel shall go before thee, and he shall lead in thee to Amorites, and Hittites, and Perizzites, and Canaanites, and Hivites, and Jebusites, which I shall break or destroy. Thou shalt not honor the gods of them, neither thou shalt worship them. Thou shalt not do the works of them, but thou shalt destroy their gods, and thou shalt break the images of them. And ye shall serve to your Lord God. But I bless thy loaves and thy waters, and do away sickness from the midst of thee. Neither a woman unfruitful, neither barren, shall be in thy land. I shall fulfill the number of thy days. I shall send my dread into thy beforegoing, and I shall slay all the people to which thou shalt enter. And I shall turn the backs of all thine enemies before thee, and I shall send out before the crabrones, or stinging flies, that shall drive away Hivite, and Canaanite, and Hittite, before that thou enter. I shall not cast them out from thy face in 1 year, lest the land be turned into wilderness, and beasts increase against thee. Little and little I shall cast them out from thy sight, till thou be increased and wield the land. Forsooth, I shall set thy terms from the Red Sea till to the sea of the Palestines, and from the desert till to the flood. I shall give into your hands the dwellers of the land, and I shall cast them out from your sight. Thou shalt not make bond of peace with them, neither with their gods. Dwell not in thy land, lest peradventure they make thee to do sin against me. If thou servest their gods, which things certainly shall be to thee into cause of stumbling,